Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We're going to be in the Starfinder book for this video. We are continuing in the series. We're going to look at starship combat for this video. So starship combat plays out a little bit different than regular combat. You have your rounds and your phases, but by the end of the, say, combat round, all the damage that was dealt takes effect then. So if you destroyed an enemy ship, they still have fired all their weapons, so that damage has to be resolved too. So you have your roles. You have your captain, your engineer, your gunner, your pilot, your science officer. You would roll initiative like normal. Your engineer gets to act first, and they can either give the system a boost or repair some of the systems. You got your helmsman, which is making all the piloting rolls, making all the maneuvers, and then you got your gunnery. Everyone that's operating weapons systems gets to fire. So with moving, there's all sorts of maneuverabilities you can do. You can like cut down to half speed, which they have listed as backing off. There's the barrel roll, the evade, which is moving forward and then dashing off in a different direction. There's the flip and burn, which is half speed and a 180-degree turn at the end. There's the flyby, which is moving through an enemy's hex and then away. There's the slide, which is moving kind of at a diagonal instead of straight. And then it shows a diagram of the firing arcs. You've got the forward arc, the back arc, the starboard arc, and the port arc. Depending upon how you're doing your maneuvers and your turns, there'll be modifiers on the piloting check. So criticals only happen on a natural 20. There is a special rule that would increase the range on a 19 through 20. But I think one of your guys, I think it's the science officer, needs to make a successful check to give you that range. If you do critical damage to the shields don't take critical damage. Is essentially all it's saying here. And then it gives you some conditions that the critical damage can do. There's a table to roll on for criticals: life support, sensors, weapon array, engines, power core. Life support and power core would be the ones that I wouldn't want hit the most. Engines would just put you dead in the water or dead in the space. There are individual actions for each of the roles that it lists, like here's the captain actions. You can demand to improve their performance, getting them a +4 on a specific check to succeed. But you have to succeed at an intimidation check. DC's 15 +2 times your starship's tier. You can encourage, which I believe is a diplomacy version of the same thing. You can taunt, which is to the enemy. It's bluff or intimidate. And it gives them a -2 to all their checks for a D4 rounds, which is pretty cool. And then based on your level, you get 2 more that you could do: orders and moving speech, which requires resolve points to activate. Engineer actions, you got divert, allows you to divert auxiliary power to one of your starship systems, giving it a boost. You need to make a successful engineering check. DC's 10 plus 2 times your starship's tier. If you send it to your engines, your starship speed increases by 2 this round. If you send it to the science equipment, all science officers receive a plus 2 to their actions for the round. If you send it to the shields, you restore shield points equal to 5%. Then your next action you could choose from is hold it together. Engineering checks 15 plus 2 times your starship tier. You could select one system. That system is treated as if its critical damage condition were 2 steps less severe for the rest of the round. Wrecked becomes glitched, and malfunctioning or glitched systems function as if they have taken no critical damage. Patch you could take. There's a table on 324, so the next page on the DCs needed for the engineering check. Overpower. You'd have to have 6 ranks in engineering, spend 1 resolve. Your engineering check DC is equal to 10 plus 3 times your starship's tier to squeeze more out of your ship's systems. If you're successful, this functions as divert action, but you can send extra power to any 3 systems listed in that action. And then quick fix, you have to have 12 ranks, so you have to be like 12th level. And you remove critical damage condition from one system for 1 hour. The gunner actions, you got the fire at will, shoot, broadside, precise targeting. And then your pilot action, you got fly, maneuver, stunt, full power, and audacious gambit. The science officer actions are balance, scan, target system, lock on, improved countermeasures. The minor crew actions, so the ones not in those major roles, you could glide during the helm phase, which is to move the starship at half its normal speed. So if the guy that normally would be the pilot isn't there, this would be what you could take. And then the snapshot. You could fire one of your starship's weapons with a -2 penalty to the gunnery check. You can take this action only if no other gunner actions have been taken during the gunnery phase. Now it's going to go into designing starship encounters, which I think I will do that as a separate video. And then I'll do another video on building starships and another video on an actual encounter. We'll do the video on building the encounter, and then we'll actually run an encounter with the pre-made starships. Let me know if that interests you in the comments below. Until we all game again, guys.